Hi all, welcome to my channel. Okay, today we are going to automate this project automation demo site. Okay, so the reason I'm picking this page because it has different functionalities like there is a home page and register page, web table, and there are alerts, windows, frames, and accordion, auto-completed picture, and slider, and other interactions like drag and drop and selectable, resizable. Okay, so let's see one by one. Okay, first we are going to automate this space. Okay, what we have here. Okay, first we need to give an email id here. Okay, and then we have to click on this so it will move to register page. Then we have to register our email id. Okay, okay, let's see. First we have to create a project, so I have already created the second project here. Okay, let's create a package. So always remember to write the package name from small case. Okay, and then this class. Okay, so I'm going to add the main method here, and I have already added the Selenium dependency 4.21.0. Okay, so let's create an object for the web driver. Driver is equal to Chrome driver. Okay, semicolon driver dot get text. Okay, so let's pass this URL here. Okay, and what do we need? We need this element here. Okay, so we have an id here. Okay, driver dot get sorry, find element by dot id. Okay, so I'm going to pass the id here. What is the id? Email. So I'm going to copy it and paste it here. Dot keys. Okay, so I'm going to write as gmail.com. Okay, and then what I need to do, I need to click on this. So let's inspect that one also. Okay, so it also has the id. Let's take that and copy it here. And what is the id here? Enter image. And what we need to do, we have to click on it. So okay, so let's run it. And it clicked and it moved to registration place. So okay, so let me do one thing here. I want it in full size, so driver dot sorry, driver dot manage dot window dot size. Okay, and then what we need to do in the registration page. Okay, we have to fill this form here. So for that, let's start with the first element. Okay, it doesn't have the id, so we'll go with the XPath. Okay, so driver dot find element by dot XPath. Okay, what is the XPath for ours? The syntax is double slash input. Right. So I'm taking this placeholder as my attribute, and then the value first name. Okay. Okay. One of one. Selected it and paste it here. And I'm going to pass as we make. Okay. And semicolon. Again, I need to for how many? One, two, three, four. Okay. So two, three, four. So what is my second one? It's last name. So same export, just the name it changed. Okay, let's check whether it will select it or not. Yeah, it's selected. I'm going to paste it. Okay. Next one is the address here. So there is no ID. I'm going to take the tag name here. So I don't expand. So I'm going to use the tag name. Okay. So what is my tag name here? Text area is the tag. So I'm going to pass it in here. Okay. So I'm going to check this. Um, so, oh, it's an address, right? So okay, I'm just going to mention. Okay. And then what is the email address? So do we have an ID? No, we don't. So again, I'm going with the expert here. So I'm select the type as an attribute, and the value is email. Okay, it's selected now. So I'm going to pass it here. So I'm going to keep it as wake@gmail.com, and then I need to pass the phone number here. So for the phone number, is there anything? Nothing. Okay, we have the type again. So I'm going to use the type here. Okay, I'm going to copy it, pass it here. I'm going to give some random numbers. Okay, and then we have the radio buttons here. Okay, selected it. So, do we have an ID for this? No, but we can use expert here. Okay, I'm going to this time. I'm going to take it as value, and name. Okay, so I'm going to pass this here. So what do we need to do? We have to click on it. So for that, I'm going to use this one. So this is an expert. Okay, and again we have to check this. So I'm going to go with the cricket. We have the ID here. So ID checkbox. Okay. ID and okay. And language. So it's a drop down. Let's inspect. Okay. So we have to first click on this one and we have to inspect this and we have to select it. Okay. So this is not developed using select class as a tag name. So we have to improvise this. So first I need to click on this. So for that I need to inspect the spline page. So there is ID here. So we can use the ID again. Okay. And then we can use okay. So once we click where we need to go. Okay, I'm going to select the Hindi here. So for that, inspect. So what is the to go with the XPath again. So it's an anchor tag. Okay, and then I'm going to go with the text here. For the text dot, you can use the dot instead of text. It's selected it. Okay. Okay, let's check whether that drop down is will work or not. Right. What happens here? Okay, what it's saying. So it's saying okay. What I did was here I'm using ID, so that's why it thrown error. But I have to use the expert, right? Yes. Now let's see again. I'm going to close this and okay. Again it failed. So what it's saying again here. Mhm. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. Okay. I think I know the problem now. Okay. When it's like this, so it's not able to scroll down. So it's not able to locate this element here. So for that, we have to use the JavaScript executor JS and then JS dot execute script. Okay. So here we need to pass the function here window dot scroll by okay. Zero dot here, semicolon here. Okay, I think I missed something here. Let me just check it again. Windows my document. Okay, I'm using this. Sorry, there is extra one. I see. Okay, so using this, we can scroll down. Okay, so it should come before the clicking on the language. Okay, now let's try again. Okay, it's selected now. So up next, so we have selected, and again we need to select another drop down here. So let's check whether it will have the so okay. This one has been uh, tagged as select, so we can use the select tag here. I hope you guys remember from previous session. So we have to create an object for the select is equal to new select. Okay, so what is our element here? So id is equal to skills. So there is an id, so I'm going to borrow this one. Okay, what is the id here? Skills. And I'm going to store it in the variable. I'm going to pass that variable. Pass that variable inside the select parameter here. Now I'm going to choose select dot. Okay, let's check what we have here. uh We have the value here. Okay, I'll go with the value select dot select by value. So I'm just going to copy this, paste it here. Let's check this one. Okay, the sign has been selected. As for the country, so let's try to select the country now. So for this, let's inspect. Sorry, misclick. So it also has the select tag here. Okay, so let's create another select tag. So I'm just going to copy the above So what is the value here? So I have the ID here. So I'm just going to copy that ID. Okay. And I will change the name to country. I'm going to make it a country. And this one, select country. Okay. So do we have a value here? Mhm. We have that road, but no value for that. I can use the visible text now. This one. I'm just going to copy it and go with the basic by visible text. Okay. Okay. Let's run it again. Okay. I need to pass this value here, and let's check. Okay. Okay. Because it selected the select country because we don't have any options here, so we have only one option. So select country, and then we have to automate the next one. So what we have here, we have the select country again. For this, they are using span here. Okay. Okay. So when we click on it, it will open the search box here. From there, we can able to search. Okay. So this drop down, we have to manually. There is no select tag, so we have to first click on this drop down here. So do we have an ID for that? No. So I have to use the expert now. Span. So I'm going to take the role and home box. Okay. So I'm going to first click on it. Try to find element. Dot expert. Click. Okay. So after clicking on, we have to use this. We have to select the search box. So it's an input tag. So I'm going to use the input here. And what do we have here? We have the type here. So I'm taking the type. And the value is search. Okay. Hmm. Okay. As you can see, when I tapped it here, I have to click on this element, but when I'm trying to inspect, so it's suddenly selecting the Australia. So for that, if you want to select this one, try first Australia, and then you inspect the search text box here. Okay, Just below this element there is another element. Okay, when you mouse over it, it will highlight the option high. Okay, so I'm going to use this tag. What is the tag here? UL. Okay, again it disappeared. Let's try to inspect again. Okay, UL, and we have an ID here. Okay, D is equal to, okay, now driver dot find element y dot xpath. Okay, what's the ID here? So what I have to do is I have to click on it, right? Yes. Now let's try run it and test it. Okay. First name, last name. Okay. Okay, it selected the select country now. Okay. Now what do we have to do now? We have to select the date here. Okay. First the month. Okay. So it's a select tag. Let's check for the other things. It is also using the select tag. For the days also it's using the select tag. Okay. So again we have to create three more select tags here. Okay, and in advanced Selenium we will get to know how to create a generic method for every action. For now I'm just going to show you the basic level only. Okay, so first one is the year. Okay, so what is the ID here? Do we have an ID? Yes, we do. So I'm going to use the ID here. Okay, so this is for select here. Okay, so what do we have here? We have the value, so I'm going to go with the value here. So what is the value? I'm going to select the 1961. Okay, so 1916. So this is the year. Okay, now let's go for the month. Okay, so what do we have? Do we have any ID for this? Okay, we don't have an ID, so I'm going to go with the XPath here. Okay, I'm going to use the placeholder. So what is the value here? So it's month. Okay, this is an XPath I'm using now. Okay, month. So select month. I'm going to pass the parameter here, and I'm going to use the value again. I hope we have the value. Do we have the value here? Yes, we do. I'm going to pass the value as January. Okay, now for the day. Okay, do we have an ID for this? Yes, we do. I'm going to go with the ID and select day. Okay, so I'm going to use the one here. Okay, let's run and check now. Okay, now it has been selected. Now we still have two more to go. Let's inspect this one. Okay, we have an ID here. I'm just going to use the ID here. Okay, okay. And lastly, we have to click on the submit button. Okay, let's see if we can run it. Okay, okay. So our elements has been correctly mapped, and we also clicked on submit button, but it's requesting please match the requested format. Okay, what is the match here? Okay, so let me check again. It's the file here. Let's try again. Okay. Oh, there is no option here, but it's asking for select the. Please select an item in the list, but we are selecting the item in the list. Okay, and this one. Okay, in this space probably corrupted. I think this is not particularly should happen. Actually, there is no option for this drop down. Do we really have an option for that? No. Okay. So for now, this is it, guys. So this select country doesn't have any list here. Even though we select the select country, I'm submitting, but it's still saying that please select an item in the list. Okay. I hope you guys get the concept of this. Okay. So tomorrow we can check on web table, but we don't have any data here. Okay, let's skip the web table. We can check the alerts. Okay, tomorrow we can check the alerts. And thank you for watching my videos. Please subscribe. Thank you all. Bye bye.